Okay guys, welcome to the final tutorial for the 2D side-scroller game. All we're going to do in this is I'm just going to make sure you know how to export your game as a final build. So that means that anyone will be able to play your game regardless of whether they have Unity installed or not, and they can just double click on an executable and it'll open. So that's exactly what we want to do and makes it a lot easier for me to mark, honestly. So let's go File, Build Settings. But before we do that, we need to have a look at this down here. So in your game window, you should have this little bit here that has the aspect ratio. All we're going to do is you need to pick one. You can't pick a free aspect. You have to pick a real one and make sure that everything works with your game where it is. So I've got 3:2 and anything. If I extend this past it, it'll make sure that it's always in 3:2 aspect ratio. Okay. The reason we do that is because when we actually export it, we need to pick one and it needs to be consistent. So if it looks good here, it should look good on that. Okay. So remember, I'm on 3:2. That'll matter. Build settings. And now we have to go into the player settings. So I've already renamed my product. So if you have named yours, if you've named your project something like just 2D assignment, then I would recommend renaming it to an actual, fun name. I just called mine Raiden because I have that 8-bit Raiden Nerdy in the background. I've got my icon here, so when I actually open it, it will come up with an icon that isn't the Unity default one. You can change your company as well. I don't know if it really appears anywhere, but you can if you like. I'm just going to call it Macaris Games. Cool. Now, we want to change the full screen mode to windowed, and then we're going to change the default screen width and default screen height to match our aspect ratio. So you remember that I've got mine at 3:2 ratio. So 900 to 600 is in 3:2. So that's fine. Just make sure you pick something like that so that you know that it'll work. If you've picked 16:9, you can probably just leave it on the default because I'm pretty sure the default is 16:9. Maybe just run a bit of maths quickly to double check it. Okay. Everything else doesn't matter too much. You can feel free to have a look through it. So you can show a splash screen if you want. You can set up a custom one, but I'm pretty sure you need a not free version of Unity to get rid of the Unity splash image. Bunch of other things, not too important. Let's just go back to here. At the moment, we only want to make a build for PC, Mac, and Linux standalone. So that's all we're going to do. Of course, if you are fancy and have done a bunch of stuff, you can always try to put it onto different things. But today, we just want this. So we're going to hit build. It's going to ask us where we want it to build, and I'm going to say in newest build because I'm original. Oh, yeah, I need to make a new folder. Cool. Now we'll run, and then when it's finished, we can open our game and see how it looks. Okay, here it is. You can see that it's got my icon on there. If I double click it, there we go. It's opened and it's pretty. Okay, so you can see here that that isn't in the right place. So that's one of the things you have to keep an eye out for. As you probably will have noticed with this video, I haven't actually looked at this since I made the original videos. This is coming out, 6 months later. I definitely fixed that, just not today, and I don't remember how. So if anyone knows the fix for that without just, making a build and then moving it and then seeing if that worked, please tell me because it can get really annoying. Okay, cool. Guys, Let me know if you have a fix for that one or if it's just trial and error. Mention it in the comments. Have a good one, guys. I hope you get a really nice, pretty game to send me. Thank you. Bye.